airport, immigration officer can deport you from Australia. Even you are student visa, you have any work permit visa, he has completely authority to cancel your visa. What is the procedure if your visa is cancelled, and when immigration officer can cancel visa, and if your visa is cancelled, which steps you can do to stay in Australia and you will not be deported back if you will follow these instructions. This is very important because now Australian airports are also very active in cancellation of the visa. Until now, immigration department is making tighter condition for students and skilled workers and all type of the visas. Even you are on tourist visa, immigration officer, he or she can cancel your visa. I am telling you. What is the article 116? That is a law of Australia, due to which immigration officer has completely right in questioning and answering. If he is not satisfied, he can ask a lot of questions when you will reach there, and might be he has earlier information. If he has earlier information than your arrival, that is called flag. If flag is there, definitely he will cancel your visa. It means that it will confront your information which were given to the embassy. And for example, if you have criminal record and you told embassy that you have no any criminal record, but the immigration department at airport, immigration officer got information that you have criminal record, so he can declare flag before your arrival. So when you sit in aeroplane, your investigation starts by immigration officer. So immigration officer, he or she can cancel visa at airport. Which steps you can do? First of all, he will ask several questions which I will tell you later on, but the point which I am going to explain, 116 is the law by which he can refuse your applications. He can cancel visa and he will give you 1111 form, and he will say your visa is cancelled and this is 1111 form you have to fill up. And after signing 1111 form, you become eligible to hire one lawyer or solicitor in Australia. If you are able to hire one solicitor or lawyer in Australia, you are completely permission, you are completely able to enter Australia, but under supervision, under shade of government. You will be living under public expenses and government will have a complete check upon you. Technically, you are not admitted in the onshore, you are still offshore, but for this case you are allowed to stay in Australia for some days. So what is happened, the judge actually will hear the case, and one side will be the government, being immigration department, that is the government, and other side the applicant, and applicant will hire the solicitor. Solicitor will tell the genuine reason that visa cancellation was unfair and injustice, justice must be provided. If the reasons of immigration officer to cancel the visa are not genuine, mean that he did with little anger, or he did not follow rules and regulations, and judge think that you are innocent and your visa must not be cancelled, judge can revoke your visa, and then you will be onshore and you can stay, you can study. If you are on tourist visa, you can visit. If you are on work visa, you can work. But if the judge, mostly it happened oftenly, that 100% sure that immigration officer was right, you was not able to answer, and your information is provided to embassies in your country, and the immigration officer which is asking is not matching, and immigration officer use of 116 rule was perfect, right, judge can give decision that you can be deported back to your home country. So therefore, you must understand one thing. If the immigration officer is going to cancel your visa, don't start weeping, don't start crying, and don't start speaking, because if you will speak more, your case will become more severe, dangerous for you, and you will be deported right from the airport. Number one instruction. Number two instruction, when you will be given the 1111 form, you must fill up the form spontaneously. Exactly what happened, the story which happened, because if you are claimatory, definitely you will claim that you are right and immigration officer is wrong. So you have to claim in Australian courts. Therefore, you have to fill up 1111 form. Some people are in anger and they say that I am not accepting this decision. I got Australian visa. I will fight this case. You cannot fight this case by speaking, crying, and collecting the people there at airport. Immigration officer can arrest you if you will do some irrelevant thing. What you will do, you have to fill up 1111 form. If you will refuse this form, it means you are against yourself, because you are crying that you want to enter Australia, you are crying that you want to work in Australia, you are crying that your visa, student visa, you have submitted fee, you want to get your qualification from the Australia, you are crying that you got visa by genuine documents, and all your information provided in your application, all your information provided to visa officer was 100% right, and your documents are not fake. You can only justify through 1111 form. This is 1111 form. Remember, when your visa is cancelled, now you have to fill up this form. After filling this form, you must call your any friend in Australia. Hopefully you may have any friend or any person who came to pick up you, that arrange one solicitor. You must stay there. When solicitor will tell them, immigration officer, that I took this case and this is an individual has filled up 1111 form, and okay, no problem, you cancel visa of this applicant, but applicant filled up 1111 form, he signed 1111 form, now he is completely eligible for court help and justice. Therefore, he must be allowed to enter in Australia. Immigration officer has to follow rules, and even he cancelled visa, he will give permission to enter into Australia under the government supervision. And then the solicitor can fight your case. You had a brilliant chance to win your case, win your visa once again, because oftenly people are answering the immigration officer. They are in a pressure and they are tense, because mostly people first time going to a developed country like Australia, United Kingdom, especially in Australia, when they are moving, their English style is very different. For example, they say state. State means state. Some persons are not able to understand their English, and there, of course, the immigration officer speak with bold voice. They are little fat as well. So what happened? You become nervous and you are not able to answer your question. First of all, you must have all information when you are moving to Australia as a student visa. You must have your documents, you must have your credit card. If you have tourist visa, you must have the application SOP which you have written, you must have visa letter, you must have all details of your visa, bank details, if you have given him to embassy, photocopies of all details, and you must prove that you are the person. You must be able to speak in English according to IELTS bands, because they are just searching the fake documents person. So might be you are genuine, but you are not able to speak, because your fluency in speaking is required. If you are not able to speak, no problem, your confidence is required. He knows that you are not able to speak fluently according to your IELTS bands, and you are coming from overseas country, you are coming from Asia, you are coming from Africa, you are coming from that country in which Europe don't speak English, no problem, they speak French, so there is no problem of speaking English, but you must speak whatever you are speaking with full confidence, and might be immigration officer clear you. If he did not clear, no problem, just fill up 1111 form and go to the all advices which I have given you in this clip. Thank you very much.